All right, we are live, and I am Jason Eisenberg, your community manager here at Office Depot, and we are going back to school proud again. First few, we went over some tech. Then we went over teacher finds. Actually, at this exact store in Austin, we went over some really cool teacher finds, and then we also went over some nostalgic finds when you go shopping with your kids. And now we're going to start focusing on college. Now, some college students started this week, but I do know a lot of college students are going to start after Labor Day. So if you haven't fully prepared for your move to your dorm or your apartment close to school, now's the time. And if you're a parent looking to help your kids out, maybe you'll find something that will be that would make sense to help get your kids adjusted to college life. Now, I want to really focus on the space-saving aspect of dorm furniture. There's never enough room in a dorm, and if you're in a dorm, you have one room. So if your one room's cluttered, you're always going to come home to clutter. You're never going to feel good about that. I don't. So I think it's a great idea to always consider, that's why we have laptops. That's why we have small mobile desks and smaller chairs. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over things one at a time. I'm going to go over desks first, and I'm going to stop at the first desk I'm going to stop at is my favorite desk. It's a rolling mobile workstation, and I think these are perfect for college. So I'm going to sit on that chair, and then I'm going to tell you how comfortable it is, and I'll tell you how much it costs. And then I'm going to sit at this desk. Okay. Now you probably noticed the 40% off behind me. What that means is the 40% it's an event until September 1st, and you can get up to 40% off on our furniture, on select furniture. And if you become a rewards member, you can add an additional 10% off. You can do that in store, or you can go to online at officedepot.com. So mobile work desk, let me just show you what mobile means. I'm gonna pull that out. See how easy that was? See how easy that is? Perfect. I might need to straighten this out because I don't want to get in trouble or get somebody in trouble, so I'm straightening this out. Okay, and this chair I'm sitting on, it's called the Brenton Studios chair. It's $50 off, and it's set at $79.99. Sorry for that closeness. That's the chair. Now, I think these are the perfect chairs for college rooms. I'll go over that in a second. We're gonna go over a few more desks. So on the other side, we have another workstation. I don't think this one's mobile. There's no wheels. This one's, well, let me go back. The one over here is 25% off at $149.99. Here, right in front of me, this one is 33% off. Look at that math, at $99.99. And this chair is the same chair on that side. It's $79.99. So you can get a solid workstation for under $200. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Now my math is wrong. But you can get a solid workstation for under $250. And if you like the roly-poly moving things, that's my favorite kind of desk right there, the mobile workstation. Okay, if you're a little fancier and you have a little bit more room, not a lot, but a little bit more room, you can go with more of a rustic look behind me. See that? Okay, so it's not just the little mobile rolly desks. We also have some nice looking pieces of furniture, and remember, up to 40% off this weekend. And you can go in store, and if you don't find what you like in store, but you know you need a mobile desk, you can go to officedepot.com. You can have it delivered to you, or you can find the store that has that in inventory, and you can pick it up there in an hour. So plenty of ways to go get your furniture. So I'm gonna move on to our next crop of desks. Oh, there we go. As I walk through this beautiful Office Depot, I want to show you guys this one too, the Magellan height adjustable desk. Let me get that set up for you for a second. I'm currently pushing this down. Hold on. Hold on. All right, sorry about that, guys. Really simple idea. Now, I've heard that sitting is the new smoking, which means, if you sit 8 hours a day at your job and you're staring at a computer, you need to get up. You need to stand up. You need to be a little bit more active. And I think these stand-up desks are perfect for that because they do start at sitting. You can sit, that's a sitting desk, right? And then Oh, that's so cool. It's easy. Now I'm standing. Now, if this was a computer, I'd be typing on my computer. Cool, right? Yeah. And also, we do have mechanical ones where you just have to push a button to do it, and we have ones where you can manually lift it. I like the manuals because they're a little cheaper and they're much faster, in my opinion, in terms of the transition. Last desk I want to show you is right here in the front. Here's that desk. Now, please tell me, look how cool that desk looks. Look how cool that looks. I really like the design of this desk. I'm gonna sit here and give you a little view. This chair is mighty comfortable too. But this is a live edge desk. And honestly, I think this is a head turner if someone has this in their dorm room. If you can see it, hopefully you can see all of it. Remember, up to 40% off. And then you could also just add that 10% discount if you become a rewards member with us at Office Depot. Now, if you were looking in my direction, you see a bundle. We're gonna get to that in a second. But we're first gonna oh. Yeah, that's right, Andrew. People like to stand when they work. I do. I mean, I like to fidget. I'm a fidgeter. So if I can stand and not, I don't know, I also slump when I write. I'm a writer at Office Depot as well. And hey, sitting on the wrong chair could make you slump, or sitting too much could make you slump, in my opinion. I've hurt my neck plenty of times sitting on a chair, writing at a desk for 8 hours straight. Stand-up desk can certainly fix that. It can help your posture. It'll make you more aware of your posture too. So definitely a consideration to take. So now we're gonna focus on chairs because we found your desk, right? So now we're gonna focus on chairs. Lots of chairs to go with, but I wanted to, when making a decision for your chair at your home office or your dorm, actually, I'm gonna share this story first. When I started at Office Depot, I had a friend who said, you know, you can have whatever chair you want. I will make sure you find it, you get it. So me being new and me thinking, awesome, I can get an executive chair, said, I want that big plushy leather chair. That big plushy leather chair did not fit in my office very well. I hurt my hand so many times, slamming my hand into the desk between the chair, the arm of the chair and the desk. And to be honest, I had to sit at the edge of the chair so I could sit up straight while I was writing. Not a comfortable chair if you're gonna sit there all day and work. But what you'd rather have is a safe, space-saving chair. And you won't have to sacrifice comfort. You don't necessarily have to. This is the same one I was showing you before. And honestly, it's one of my favorite chairs along this line of chairs is the one I'm sitting on. And it's at $79.99 and it's $50 off. Perfect for a college student. It's meshy, it's comfortable, it's small, and it rolls. That's all you really need, right? This one's a little bit cheaper at $59.99. Different kind of feel. See, my feel is I like the high backs with the mesh, but this is certainly a comfortable chair as well. So remember, if you find anything you like here, you can go online at officedepot.com, or you can go to in-store and see if they have it in stock. If not, you can always get it delivered to you. So real quick, nice long list of chairs. Yeah, finding a chair just as comfortable as your bed, because guess what? You're probably sitting at your chair as much as you're laying in your bed. That's a really good point. Thanks, Andrew, I appreciate that. I'm gonna start using that. But yeah, we got more chairs here, but remember, some of these are exec chairs. I don't think that's good for your small office. I really don't. I don't think it's good for the dorm. Now, if you had a bigger office, sure, why not? If you're not gonna sit there and write for 8 hours in a day, go for it if you want. But if you want mobility and comfort, and you're gonna be sitting at your desk for a long time, you're gonna want something like these. Now, we make custom chairs as well. A little more expensive, but oh, so worth it. So worth it. So comfortable. It's not about the leatherness or how big it is. It's more about what fits you and what fits the space that you're in. So with that in mind, with that said, I want to go over some SquareTrade. We do have SquareTrade, which is like an accidental plan protection. It's better than a warranty, in my opinion. I believe, you know, we just went over chairs and tables and desks. So what that covers, and I have a cheat sheet for this because there's so many things it covers. So for chairs, it comes with rips, cracks, seam separations, hardware failure, mechanical failure. With the desks, it's pretty much anything, right? Warping, paint chips, gouges, punctures, chips and scratches, hardware failure, mechanical failure, all that stuff is covered by SquareTrade. And right now you can get SquareTrade for 2 years for as low as $5.99. That is a great deal. I'm gonna go over tech SquareTrade. So actually I'll just go over that while I'm walking by. SquareTrade does cover computers as well. And what that covers is spills, cracks, mechanical failures, just accidents. If it doesn't power on, we also cover that with SquareTrade. So certainly keep that in mind if you are prone to spilling coffee or on your laptop or on whatever you have, or if you just have a track record of breaking stuff. You might want to get SquareTrade. We're getting as low as $5.99 for 2 years protection right now. Yeah, huge deal, right, Andrew? Thanks for tagging along. I like that you're following me right now. So we were talking about college, and when I think college shopping, I think bundles are probably the best way to go. You can get a lot of things at a way cheaper price, and I wanted to highlight this one. We have our Total Tech Package bundle right behind me, $599.99. You save over $450, and what you would get is you get Office 365, you get tech services, you get SquareTrade for 2 years, so your laptop's completely covered, Platinum's PC setup, and 2 years of antivirus. So here's that laptop, and it is an it's a Dell laptop, 15.6 inch screen, Intel Core 3 processor. So it's got 8 gigs of RAM, a terabyte of memory, and a terabyte of storage, sorry. And believe me, that's enough juice for your college adventures, I promise. And again, we're gonna go over tech services right now. I wanna find a wizard. Where's our tech wizard? Hey Chase, you busy? Oh, he might be busy. Oh, he's coming. What's up, Chase? How's it going?
Not too much.
So Chase is one of our tech. Okay, so I was at a leather store. Zach.
Zach.
He likes to be called the tech wizard. Is there a specific name you'd like to be called?
Just Chase.
Just Chase. Just
Or
Chase.
as we joke around, because of all the furniture names, Shazay.
Oh, Shaz. Awesome. Well, Chase, let's get in front of the tech zone real quick. I wanted to ask you a little bit about tech services specifically. I just went over our Total Tech Package with the laptop.
Yeah.
And it comes with tech services. So I'd love to have you explain why tech services could be so important for college students in particular.
Well, I mean, one of the major things that's really nice about tech services, especially for college students, is depending on how old your computer is, one of the problems you can always run into is what happens if the hard drive just dies one day. You can't get all your stuff. Having something like our unlimited tech support, they can actually go in there and check what's going on. Mm-hmm. They can actually say, hey, I've been running things a little slow. What's going on? They go and say, hey, it looks like your hard drive's about to fail out. You may have a couple weeks. At that point, to go get a backup hard drive or a flash drive to save everything. And then on top of that, when we have the whole package, it typically comes with even the insurance. Mm-hmm. And especially if you're in school and you're running the class, you run late and you trip, just shatters right in front of you like your cell phone. That's not a good feeling. I mean, you can at least pull the hard drive out and save your stuff, but now you don't have a laptop and you're going to out another $3, $4, $5, $6.
Right. Exactly.
And if you have the 2-year replacement that covers that, you don't pay a dime, and it's almost next day delivery.
That's all, and that's the SquareTrade we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So what about tech services? So let's say I showed them a couple laptops. Let's say they bought 3 of those laptops. Our tech services, that covers up to 3 devices, first of all. Mm-hmm. What would that cover, and how would that benefit a college student as well?
Well, for the actual unlimited tech support...
I want to get into a shot, sorry.
Yeah, for the unlimited tech support that covers 3 devices, ironically it does cover devices. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't mean you have to do it with both 3 computers. You can actually do 2 computers and a printer.
Oh, cool, okay.
So if your printer's malfunctioning, you have to have like a little dorm printer that you want to be going to or maybe just at home. Mm-hmm. They'll actually download the full PDF and walk you step by step by step to get everything functioning on there, taking it apart, making sure that things are hooked up to your computer. You tell them what computer you have, if it's already part of the plan, they'll help you sync everything up by remote logging into your computer and walking through steps on your printer itself.
That is awesome. And so, how much is that per month? $15 per month.
And I would recommend, we do have a $23 one, as we actually have someone commented on that. We do have a $23 one. It does cover 1 computer, but I highly, highly recommend it for those that have extremely important information on the computer. It is a preventative service, a pro monitor. So what that just means, if you haven't seen the commercial, there's this commercial, a guy walks into the hotel and he says, hey, I'm here to fix elevator number 3. Because elevator 3 is working just fine. Because in 3 days it won't be. The whole idea is they're going to let you know. You don't wait to find out.
Right.
They tell you in advance.
So I always think that this is great for small business owners in particular.
Fantastic.
Right? I mean, with all the hacking that happens and all the privacy breaches that we get, I mean, that's something that helps keep track of that, right? As well as our Recon Sentinel that we have.
And then depending on the scale you want to go with, especially if you have small businesses, large businesses, one of the people you might be talking to is Pablo. He actually helps out with businesses, and they can actually set up custom IT as a service for your business.
Wow.
A custom plan to you, unique and tailored. And typically, because it's coming through us, you actually might be probably saving a couple $100 a month. If you already have IT, it's worth at least getting a quote.
Right, yeah. You don't lose anything by at least taking a look, right? Awesome. Well, thank you, Chase. I know that you've done a dance at some point online. We made jokes about that. Are you willing to do that right now, or am I going to have to like...
Everyone wants to laugh, that's fine.
All right, let's do it.
We're just going to...
See? we get down in Office Depot sometimes. Thanks, Chase. I appreciate it, man.
Hey, no problem. Thank you.
See you guys. All right, so we mentioned tech services, right? That was fun. Certainly something that you want to keep in mind when you have a new laptop, new printer, maybe a new smartphone or tablet. He did mention printers, and I wanted to go over that real quick. I mentioned it once in our tech edition, but I just think if you want to be the most popular kid in your dorm, you need to have a printer in your room, because I explained the scenario last time. You finish your homework. Yeah, I'll tell Chase that he had a nice dance. He was bragging about it the first time I met him, so I want to see if he'd do it on Facebook Live. But yeah, so for the printers, I do my homework usually the night before. I get it done. I don't have to do it the same day. I'm somewhat responsible, but I think I'm done with the homework, so I can just go to the computer lab and print it out on my way to class. Now, a lot of people think like that. So if you have your own printer, you don't ever have to worry about, oh God, are there 50 people in line trying to print, on 10 computers? That you're going to wait 30 minutes, because a lot of people don't know how to use their computers or the school computers either. So what you want to do is you don't want to rely on weird variables. You want to have your own printer, and we do have great deals on printers, like literally up to 50% off. This printer right here is all you need for school, and it is $39.99. You save $40. If you want to go a little higher end, there's $49.99 right here. It's a little bit bigger. And they are wireless printers as well, so you won't have to worry about putting wires all over your dorm. So definitely check out printers when you're looking at your laptop, and then get that tech services bundle, because at that point, you're completely covered. You don't have to worry about it. And then when you have SquareTrade along with that, you really don't have to worry about anything. If anything happens to your gear, we'll fix it or take care of it. So that's what I want to talk about printers. Now, the last thing I want to show you is that we don't always have everything in our store that we have online. So go to OfficeDepot.com if you're at all curious. We will post a link to our dorm and college ideas right below in our comments section, but there are a few ways to have fun with this. Office Depot provides a quiz that you can take that will help you design your dorm room, help you pick what you need for your dorm. Now, I don't go to college anymore, but I took the quiz. It's about 5 questions, takes 2.5 minutes tops. And I got simple and chill. That was my personality type for my dorm room. It was a pretty cool looking dorm room, and if I was gonna go back to school, maybe I'd design it that way. But I felt cool saying simple, and I'm simple and chill. So let's find out if you're simple and chill, or if you're another type of personality for your dorm. You can go to OfficeDepot.com and you can take that quiz. And what's even cooler is if you really like what's in that room, you can literally buy everything in that room, or you can select the specific things that you want for your dorm room. Another big thing for college that's on OfficeDepot.com is that we have subscription boxes. We do subscription boxes for supplies, like office supplies, but we also do snack subscription boxes. So you can make sure that your kid in school is at least eating what they're eating, right? You're sending them the snack box, and you know that that's what they're gonna eat. So keep that in mind. You can check that out again at OfficeDepot.com. And the last thing I wanted to tell you guys in terms of bundles is that we have a great bundle right now at OfficeDepot.com. It comes with a mini fridge, a microwave, and a Keurig brewer. Okay, with 2 years of square trade protection on those things. If I had a Keurig in college in my dorm room, I definitely would not have to work on my personality. Just kidding. But honestly, that's fun because who likes going out and getting coffee when you're trying to get to class? If you have a Keurig, oh, by the way, our subscription boxes, you can have K-Cups delivered as well. So thanks, Andrew, for checking in, man. I'll see you around. But yeah, you can get subscription boxes for K-Cups along with your Keurig brewer, and your kid would be set for coffee, for tea, for whatever else Keurig can make, because I think they are making new beverages with Keurig, so that's pretty cool. There's lots of things that we continue to go through, but I think we covered the main points, and I want to make sure that you guys go to OfficeDepot.com, because that's where you're going to find our entire inventory, all the sales. Remember, we have a furniture sale right now, 40%, up to 40% off, and you can take an additional 10% if you become or are already a rewards member here at Office Depot. OfficeDepot.com, check it out, take the quiz, and good luck in college. Make sure you don't procrastinate, and make sure you have a printer in your dorm room so you don't freak out when you're trying to get to class and you're waiting in line to print out your assignment. Have a great week, guys. It's Jason, your community manager at Office Depot.